What's up, boys? Back with another little CD collection update. Nothing too crazy. Just got 11 CDs, so basically 11 metal CDs. Then we got 3 other CDs that aren't, metal related. They're more of like rap and R&B type thing, but I like to throw them in at the end. So if you don't care after these 11 CDs, you can obviously just click off the video after that. But we're gonna get into this real quick and get these knocked out. Let's see which one I want to do first. Okay, we're gonna do this one first. This is Waste, In Decay. They're a band out of Minnesota, Deathcore. One of my favorite releases from last year. It's a 2024 release. I'll put everything down below at the bottom of the course, like all the stuff. But yeah, this is one of my favorite releases from last year. It's the only thing I have from them. I don't have Pray for Nothing or the album that came before this one, because there was like a 2-part album EP type of deal. This one is In Decay, and the other one I think is called In Bloom. I didn't get a chance to get that one at the time, but yeah, definitely one of my favorite releases. The guitar tone's super crazy, like some nasty down-tuned 7-string stuff. The breakdown at the end of Death Grip, which is the last song on the track, is probably one of my favorite breakdowns in like the past few years. Just with the bass drops that they had in it, and just really never heard bass drops used like that when it comes to like the ending breakdown. So definitely check that out. I'll probably throw a clip right after this of that ending breakdown, a little bit of it, just so you guys can get a taste of it. This one came out last year, I think in like October or something like that. But yeah, this is Waste, In Decay. Definitely one of my favorites from last year. Alright, basically what I'm just going to do first, I guess I'll just do like the newest releases that came out for 2024 first. This is like a MySpace Deathcore revival band. This is called Eyesawgod. I have not listened to this EP yet because I wanted to do some reactions. Not sure if you can see, not that I care, but up here it says 24 out of 150, so low number I guess. But yeah, these guys are supposed to be like a MySpace, deathcore type sound. Like I said, I haven't listened to them at all, so I've had this CD on the shelf for like 3 or 4 months now, because it's April, so I've had it for quite a bit of time. I think I probably actually got it at the end of last year, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I guess the tracks on this are, first one is Gaza, second one is I'll Show You God, featuring Austin Hayes, I don't know that dude. Bulletproof Broken Hearts, What's a Gooner to a Goblin, featuring Andy Reynolds, don't know that one. And then La Cremosa, featuring Yan Blanchetti, which is, I'm pretty sure that's the guy on YouTube who covers like MySpace Deathcore stuff. He does vocals as well. Echoes of a Dying World by Eyesawgod, and definitely gotta check this out. But I recently just wrecked my daily car that I've been listening to all my CDs in, so I just got into a wreck last week and completely totaled my car, so I don't have a car to listen to CD player now until I get a new car after the insurance stuff's all figured out. But alright, another release from 2024. This is Decline of Order, Interpretations of a Psychopathic IDeation. It's a super short EP. Honestly, it's only like it's 4 tracks, and altogether it's only like a 10-minute EP. So I did find these guys on a whim when I was looking for breakdowns for a breakdown episode on this channel years ago in 2022 when they came out with their Leaving This World album or EP. That was a really great album. This is what the disc looks like. Pretty cool artwork. More like a slam type of artwork. Like I said, I haven't listened to any of these songs as well, because like I said, I want to do a reaction to them, so I got that on the list to do a reaction for it. But yeah, I grabbed this because obviously I was just gonna try to keep up on releases, and this is like a limited release, so I wanted to make sure I got it. But yeah, this is Decline of Order. Don't know what state they're from, but definitely gotta check this out when we get the new car. Alright, next up we got Traitors with their album Phobias. This came out last year. I think it came out this year, maybe 2025. Yeah, I think it came out this year. Yeah. But yeah, pretty solid record for it's supposed to be like a continuation of Night Terrors, which I didn't really listen to Night Terrors because when it came out at the time I didn't like it, so I never really, you know, delved into it. But the guitar tone on this is like throwback to their old guitar tone. It's like super heavy 8-string guitar. I think he uses 8-string and 7-string on this album, of course, but yeah, this is actually a really good album. The tracks are Intro, SBC, which is obviously Suicide by Cop, Deprive, Not Enough, Release, Break, Trauma Bond, No Witness, Imposter, Nuisance, and then 10DXM. So yeah, like I said, the guitar tone on this album is pretty fire. But this is a great album. So definitely recommend checking them out if you guys do like, you know, Traitors. But I would say favorite tracks on this, probably Release, Break, I don't know, Trauma Bond has a pretty crazy breakdown. Nuisance has some pretty like crazy guitar work with the like the low end. That and 10DXM at the end. But yeah, so pretty solid CD. Glad I picked it up when I had the chance because I still got to get the other ones. I only have like the first EP, and then I think like I'm missing Anger Issues and Night Terrors and like another one. I think I only have like 2 versions of the other album, which I can't think of at the top of my head right now, but that's like the newest release I got, which is the new Traitors album. So definitely a fire album. Alright, I think this is what released last year. I mean, technically it was released years and years ago, but this is Impurity of Myria, or Mera, the Fourth Reich. This is like basically like a 2009 like melodic deathcore type of release. This is a repress that was done. I can't think of the company name right now, but let's see. This one's pretty low number, I guess. It's 44 or whatever. I can't focus. 44 out of 200, which is pretty low. Not that I care. It doesn't really matter, obviously. But this is one of my favorite EPs or albums when I was kind of getting into deathcore, just because all the melodic parts in this song. What is it? Entropy, the last part of it. But overall, it's just a really great album, and like I said, this is just a repress, or like a new pressing of the album. So I didn't get the shirt or anything. They did have like the shirts and stuff. Here's the little booklet. But I didn't get the shirts or anything. I just wanted the album. But I had this in the car for a minute listening to it. But one of my favorites from like that era of deathcore, so definitely had to pick it up because I didn't have the chance to get an original one. So just wanted to show you guys this one. But like I said, if you guys like melodic deathcore, Entropy, the last track, is really fire. The Fourth Reich has Nick from Molotov Solution on it. Collisions is good. Paradigm of Machine. Illumination, that's like one of my favorite deathcore instrumentals, like of all time. So, but yeah, this is not technically a new release, but it's a new pressing. So, all right. So I was on there's a site that I kind of go to, which is like 810 distribution or something like that. He has like a bunch of CDs all the time, and sometimes he has good stuff, sometimes he doesn't. But I got 4 CDs for like $27 shipped because everything was like 50% off at the time. So this is one of the CDs out of that 4-piece. Rings of Saturn. This is the only Rings of Saturn album I have, but this is Lugal Kai-In, I guess. I don't know. It's like the only one I really fuck with heavy, except for like another one, except I can't think of the actual name for that one. But yeah, this is a really solid album. Like I said, I don't have any albums from them. This is the only one I have from them. But I just noticed a couple tracks on it, so I wanted to get it. But favorite tracks on this one was definitely, I would say, Natural Selection, Godless Times, because that breakdown's fire. The No Pity for a Coward cover was pretty sick. But yeah, it's pretty much just a pretty solid album. Like I said, I only paid, I think, maybe like $7 for this, or $3.50 for this one. I'm not really sure. But it's in okay condition. It's not anything crazy. But yeah, that's the Rings of Saturn. Alright, now, this is like the most expensive one out of the lot. But this is Texas in July with their song I Am. Or not their song, their album I Am. This is like obviously their early work. I think it was like their second album they put out. This came out in 2009. So this is like the first time I ever heard them when Hook, Line, and Sinner came out, obviously. But that one's a fire track. Page 1's good. Reflections, Father Time, Elements. I mean, the whole album is honestly super good. But I think I paid like maybe like 12 or 15 bucks for this one. This is like the most expensive out of the lot. The rest of them were super cheap. But I only have one other Texas in July album, and that is the one after they got rid of this vocalist, like a 2010 release. But that one's definitely my favorite album from them. But really love this one as well. This is a really great album. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I got this one because that was like the one that I didn't have that I like from that era of metalcore. So because I don't really listen to metalcore too often anymore, at least new bands. So it's Texas in July. I am from 08 or 09. Hard to see. 09, yeah. This is Gideon, which is like a band I never really got into heavy because they're like, I mean, they had some good tracks. I did a reaction on my other channel like years ago to one of the songs. But yeah, I just grabbed this because it was cheap and I never really listened to them, so I wanted to go ahead and give them a chance and see how I liked them out, compared to like other metalcore from the era. But this is a pretty decent album. I would say my favorite on this one is probably Calloused, World of Hurt, The Limit. This is from, let's see, 2014 from Face Down Records, so this is the Calloused one. Then we got the black CD with like the opposite color palette, the black and white compared to the white and black. So, like I said, this is part of the 4 as well. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, those are all the 4. So, next up, since I was on the train of checking them out, I found this one on Discogs as well for super cheap. This one is called Cold, I believe, but we'll take it out of the wrapper because I got a protective thing on it because it is a digipack. So this one came out after. This one is 2017, so they were on Equal Vision Records at that time. But this is Cold, like I said. Pretty solid album. Not as good as like the early stuff, but I think this one is pretty good. I would say my favorite song on here is probably Cold, which I think is like basically an instrumental, but Watch Me Sink is a great song. Pulling Teeth is good. Machines, Freedom, but they're kind of like that down south type metalcore. But yeah, I really did really like this one as well, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. Like I said, I just bought it as a blind buy to see if I would like it, and I did like it. So not like anything I'm going to go back to like super frequent, but I do like listening to it. So, and then this one don't have a cover on it right now. Then we got this one because this is one of the tracks I reacted to was on this album. This one is Out of Control. This one is from, let's see, 2019. It's not as good as the other 2 albums. It has more of like a new metal type vibe with this one. It's got like the little slip, or the case has the CD on this side, so then this side is where the artwork and stuff is. But favorite song on this is definitely Take Me. That's the song I did reaction to. It's one of my favorite songs from them for sure. That one's a good track. Bite Down is good just because the guitar tone is like super crazy, I guess, for a metalcore band. Sleep is decent, but I would say definitely just Take Me. I just kind of wanted to listen to that. When I first put the CD in the car, I basically just listened to Take Me like 5 or 6 times in a row because it's such a fire track. Just doesn't seem like that song kind of fits because the rest of the songs are like more like new metal, like I said. So it didn't really make sense, but overall it's a decent album, I guess. Then we got the last metal album until we get to like these other ones. So I've been a fan of Acacia Strain for a long time, but I never really listened to anything past Wormwood, which is, my fault. They've been around forever. But yeah, I don't even know what this album is called, to be honest. Coma Witch. So I bought this on a whim because I think I got it from like eBay for I think like $8 shipped, because it came from like Goodwill or some shit like that. And it's actually a super good album. Obviously, people that listen to this band, you're gonna know the album, but I never really listened to it, so I just decided to give it a chance. I'm not sure what this other disc is. I think it's a video disc, like a DVD or something. But yeah, here's what it looks like, the digipack. It's in okay condition. I would say maybe like a 6 out of 10. But yeah, Cauterizer, Send Help, Human Disaster has a pretty fire breakdown like in the middle of it, so that's pretty good. Holy Walls of the Vatican, the guitar tone on that song is fire. Nail Gun, that's a good song. Graveyard Shift, Whale Shark. I mean, the whole freaking album is good. I guess disc 2 is just one song, Observer, which I haven't listened to that song at all, but this is the last metal CD on here, Coma Witch from I think it's 2014 maybe. Yeah, 2014. So I'm definitely gonna buy some more CDs from them, like after this one, like kind of just keep going up in the years to give them a chance. You know, if I find a good price on them. I'm not trying to spend, you know, crazy amount of money on something I might not like or whatever. But yeah, this is definitely a pleasant surprise. Because like I said, I only listened to Wormwood, and that's like pretty much as far as I went. So here's the last metal CD. Alright, these are some, just like I said, some rap and 2 R&B CDs. You guys may know the artist, you may not know this artist, especially this one. But this is Suicide Boys' Long-Term Effects of Suffering. This is the one after the one I got from the last haul, so I wanted to get like the one that came next in line. I would say the second half of this album is definitely better than the first half. I think the first half is kind of all the songs kind of sound the same. But all their CDs are just slip disc, which I really hate, to be honest, because I like jewel cases or digipacks. But that's what the artwork looks like on the disc. Basically the same as this picture down here. So yeah, this one came out I think in 2021. The numbers are so small in here you can hardly see anything. But I would say my favorite on this track is probably, or on this album is probably Life Is But a Stream, but I listened to this in the car for about a couple weeks, and I just kind of kept going back and forth to it. But definitely the second half of the album is definitely way better. So yeah, we're gonna get the next one after this as well, so we can keep the collection going with these guys. So actually seeing them on the Grade A tour sometime this year, which is gonna be dope with Bones. Bones is definitely my favorite like artist in like newer rap for sure. So yeah, this is Suicide Boys. I see we're already getting 18 minutes. I probably have time, to chop out stuff, but so open this one up here. This is a band, or this is an artist I found. It's more like an emo type R&B type stuff, but this is Corbin with the Mourn album. One of my favorite albums. He decided to get these pressed, so I had to jump on them. They took like 2 months to get them, but I couldn't freaking not get them. Obviously not metal, but definitely one of my favorite artists to listen to. And this is a fantastic album. The first song on the album, Eyesawgod, probably one of my favorites on the record for sure. Mourn, that's always one of my favorites as well. Hunker Down, Something Safe, just a super good album. And he actually just came out with another one, which I have to get on order so I can, not miss out on it because I got these. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite artists, Corbin. And then the last CD, which is another Corbin with his album Ghost with Skin. Like I said, I got them both at the same time. He also sold vinyls as well, but I didn't get a vinyl because I'm not really a vinyl collector. Kind of like abstract cover. Pretty simple for the pressing, nothing too crazy. Like nothing too crazy with artwork or anything like that. But I just wanted to have them on physical to own. So this is Ghost of Skin. Definitely one of my favorite releases as well. So I do need to check out the new one. Just haven't got around to it yet. But Tell Me, the first track, Mask It to the Casket, also one of my favorites. But my favorite definitely on here is Path, which I'm probably gonna throw a clip in here just to throw it in because I want to try to spread music as much as I can. And like I said, this is more like of a kind of like emo stuff, kind of like Little Peep if you like Little Peep, and some like the emo type Bones songs and stuff like that. But yeah, he's definitely got one of the most underrated voices when it comes to like underground, like SoundCloud R&B, because that's where he got popular. He's been around since like 2012 or 2014 when he first came out with his like first song that kind of popped off back then. But yeah, definitely love me some Corbin. So that's the last album. Like I said, I just want to always throw those in there. Unless it's an album I don't really care to show off, then I won't. But for stuff I want to include in the collection, I do. So. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to check out the one before this. I'm not sure if it was posted last year. I don't really know. It's already like the middle of April, so I've been slacking on content. Not that I have like a job to do this or anything. I don't get paid for nothing, so I just make stuff on my own free time. But thanks for watching the video. Probably in a couple months I'll have another one of these with like another 10 CDs. It just depends because like I said, I just got my car wrecked, so just going through the process of getting the new car and doing all that bull crap. So Yeah, thanks for watching the video. More breakdown videos coming soon. More CD collection videos coming soon. And thanks for watching. Peace.